Hallelujah. Just reach over and tell somebody say it's already done. Yes, it's something that's already done. Tell somebody maybe it's already done. Now, you can say that haphazardly, but whatever the Bible says, if thou shalt decree a thing, it shall be established. And so I'm not saying that as a cliche. I'm not saying it to make you feel good, but I'm saying it as a declaration. So when I say that tell somebody it's already done, then if you don't believe it, then it shall not be done. But when you say that it's already done, I believe that we serve a God that within 24 hours I'll see manifestation of what I've already spoken. So reach over and tell somebody, say, neighbor, it's already done. It's already. I don't know what you need, but it's already done. I don't know how it's going to work out, but it's already done. I don't know, but I anticipate the inevitable, the supernatural intervention of God. I decree now that it's already done. Man, I feel faith all up in this house. I feel faith all up in this house. I'm trying to contain myself and I'm trying to be educated. I'm trying to be sophisticated, but there's something I've been raised in I've been raised in the Holiness Church all my life. And you know, one thing they taught us is testimony service. And in testimony service, we would stand up and say, I give it honor to God, I thank God that I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. Come on, somebody. And then if I was going to really testify, I'll tell them, I say, you don't understand all the hell I've been through, I still have my joy. Hallelujah. Prophetess Christian, I want you on the front row up here. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Just sit in the seat where I said it. We can go to the word of God. Father, we thank you that it's in you we live, and it's in you we move, and it's in you we have our beings. Now, God, let James Scott decrease, and let the word, this rhema that you've given me for this house, God. God, I pray now that it will come with clarity and understanding. God, somebody came listening and hearing and waiting on the word. Somebody came for confirmation. And I thank you now, God, because it is so. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, amen, amen. Give the Lord a hand praise. That sound like a disappointment. The President 45. I said, let's give the Lord a hand praise. Yes. I'm so glad I got a clock that I can see you behind you and standing. Let me say this right here, because when we go into the Word of God, I don't want to break it with protocol as far as addressing the house. But I appreciate so much, and I want you to hear me when I say this. I appreciate the Browns more than words can explain. Even when I first came into the family, I'll never forget, we was at a Hazel house at one of the dinners. And the Browns, especially Pastor Charles, pulled me to the side and says, welcome to the family. And it was something about his welcome to the family, like, put your seatbelt on. And welcome to the family. And I can honestly say that your pastor and your leader is a man of integrity. He's an honest man. He's a fair man. He's a stern man. He's a strong man. I've never followed weak people. I don't like a jelly-bag person. Let me say that again. So I'm trying to find my crowd this morning. I'm trying to find maybe my crowd. I mean, I like to follow strong people. I don't want to follow nothing that's soft. I got to follow somebody that's strong. And this is a strong, charismatic man of God. Not only is he a husband and a father, but he's just a good man. So we thank God for him, and I appreciate him and his wife. Let me tell you something about Pastor Patsy. If I'm going through hell, I'll get comfort from Pastor Brown. This one, she gonna tell me, okay, I hear you, but pull it in. Anybody understand where I'm coming from? She gonna let me cry for 3 seconds. And when I finish crying, she gonna tell me, now look, let me tell you this. And I'm the type of man, you can't sugarcoat nothing with me. When you sugarcoat something with me, it's a turn off. But when you come to me, you got to come to me right and correct. I would try to call her to get sympathy, to take my side against Odessa's side. Listen to me, but when it's all over, she said, look, let me tell you one thing. But I appreciate you today more than words can ever explain. So let's thank God for the jewel and the flower and the fragrance of this house. These two don't play when it comes to me. And I thank God for the whole family members. My wife have already addressed the rest of the family. I thank God for them. I thank God for my own wife and my children. It's something that God is doing with my family. You're going to take a seat in a minute. And I'm so appreciative for Odessa and Joya, James, and Jontel, because lately we have been traveling together as a family. And I am a man that loves the family union. And so I appreciate my wife of many years. If he's 39, then I got to go down to 25. So I thank God for Odessa, Joya, Jontel, and James. And so let me tell you something, I'm a very happy man that I have my family. That means more to me than anything that I have my family. You know, and black men who have a family, you all appreciate what I'm saying. And so we get ready to go into the Word of God. We're not going to be here long. I just wanted to do that. And I thank God for you. I saw my goddaughter back there, Blair, and her husband. Amen. So glad. Raise your hand, Blair, and her husband. Thank you this morning. I don't know if you're going to church yet, but I'm speaking over your life that you need to be right here. I'll tell you who this happens. Yes. And her wonderful husband. Thank God for you. Grab your Bibles, we get ready to go to the Word of God. I'm not going to be before you long, but I do have a word, and I want you to hear this word. Grab your Bibles and Chris, amen. Don't go too far. Amen. Okay. I want to see you because I'm going to release another word as well. I'm excited because I feel like God is doing something in the atmosphere. You know, I believe that there is a word from the Lord, and we get ready to go into the Word of God. You know, this is a word-teaching church. You know, I remember it was in the shopping plaza that we used to be in that old church. You know, and then to move over to here to what God is doing, I believe that God has a great word. And so, as you have your Bibles, all right, get your Bibles and your pen because I'm hearing what God is saying. But at the same token, I know what He wants me to release. Say with me, God's word. God's word. Have I hidden in my heart, that I might not sin, against thee. Heaven and earth, shall pass away. But God's word, shall remain. Now, Lord, every word that's pertaining to my life, it shall and it will come to pass. Every word that's pertaining to my life, it shall and it will come to pass. In Jesus' name, amen. You may be seated. I want to talk about the power of I am. The power of I am. Someone say the power of I am. And without having to go through a whole historical background, let me just pick it up that when Moses, if you go back and read over the book of Exodus, all right? You go back and read in the book of Exodus, and I'm just going to use this as I lay the groundwork on today. When the Lord got ready to use Moses, I'm so appreciative because, you know, Moses had some handicaps. And I believe in today where we are in God and what's going on is because I ams have been crippled. And so when we talk about I am, the word I am is the most powerful word that you can say. Why is it so powerful? Because the word I am precedes the subconscious belief you'll program yourself, programming you how to think and how to live, and thereby literally tells you how to feel in your body and your mind. These words also instruct the atmosphere. It also instructs the universe on how to form the outer reality to match up to who you are. So when I say the word I am, what you're doing is when you release the word I am and follow by whatever it is, it's telling the universe what you want to be. So that word I am, the power, someone say I am. And so whatever you choose or insert after the words I am, that's what's going to come to you. So you start off with I am, and whatever comes after that I am, that's what's going to happen. And so I like it because as we look at the power of I am, it's going to help us that the words I am means pure being, life, awareness, pure stream of consciousness. The true power of the words I am has been lost through time and has been taught to us. I am is your true identity. Say with me, I am is my true identity. You am an ambassador, right? And so when you understand who you are, you are an ambassador. An ambassador is representing something, all right? We represent the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. So God have allowed us in the earth realm to become an ambassador to represent him in the earth realm. And so if we represent God in the earth realm, then guess what? We got to make sure that I am is all together. Sometimes we don't feel like I am is together because of our deficiencies, because of our background, because we don't have this, we don't have that. And prime example is Moses. When the Lord told Moses, I want you to go down there and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. Moses says, I can't do it because my I am is crippled. What do you mean by that? Moses' I am was, I'm not good at speaking. So how am I going to go down there and represent you and I can't speak? How many times have God told you to do something and you don't do it and move in faith because you said, well, I'll do it, but my credit is jacked up. I'll do it, but because I don't have a PhD. But what God is about to do is, on today, he's going to shift your cognitive way of thinking to know that if you say that I am, everything that you decree and everything that you say, your I am is going to back it up. Well, somebody holler glory. So, I am. And you're creating your life, and every day with it is attached to your I am. I am is a declaration. Say with me, I am is a declaration. Turn to Job 22 and 28. I was going to take you over to Exodus, but I don't want to do that. Last night, God, he shifted his word for me real quickly. All right? Job 22 and 28. I am. If you have it, say amen. If you don't know what it is, turn to the context in the front of your book. I am. All right? So now, look at Job 22. And look at verse number 28. If you have Job 22 and 28, let's read that together. Ready? Read. Now, come on, I want you to listen. Because we're talking about I am. So whatever we release in the atmosphere, we got to use it with authority, all right? He says, for if thou shalt decree a thing, all right? Read that again. For thou shalt what? And what? And it, whatever I am released in the universe, it's got to be established, because whatever I release with my tongue, the universe, the atmosphere, has got to now create whatever it is that I say out of my mouth. I am. Remember that was a time in the 70s movie they used to say, I am somebody. I am somebody. Say it loud. Oh, see, I knew what my audience was. Say it loud. But when we used to say that, and remember the Afro pink? I'm telling my age now. You know, say it out, I'm black and I'm proud. Because the reason why we had to release that in the atmosphere, because we had gone down through centuries of being demoralized. And so now in the 70s movement, we have to go around and tell ourselves that I am somebody. I am somebody. So now, I don't want to get too happy, all right? I am is a declaration. So with me, I am is a declaration. Turn to Proverbs 18 and 21. Proverbs 18 and 21. And as we look at this, I am, it's going to help us to understand where we are. I am not broke. I don't care what president get in office. When God opens things and see, we are so driven. I am is now controlled through social media. No, media can't drive who I am. I am a royal priesthood. Come on, somebody. I am a child of the King. But what happens is, because of the cares of life, our I ams become crippled. So Proverbs 18, watch this, and 21. Proverbs 18:21. If you have it, say amen. Amen. Let's read it together. Ready? Read. Say it again. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. And so every time I begin to talk about my I ams is going to come from what I speak. So the Bible says the death and life is in the power of the tongue. Let me break it down how powerful my I ams are. All right? So when you go around talking about, listen to this right here. To think about it and say I am, almost with every feeling and action, it produced something. Watch this. I am so happy you called. And everybody ever got a conversation like that? Somebody calls and says, I am so happy you called. I am so happy you're on the way. I am hungry. I am working. I am sleeping. The current I am program has taken a negative form and has created current unhealthy lifestyle and filled with negative images. I'm going somewhere with this. What are you saying to yourself? Pay attention. The only words that you say after I am is what's going to come to you. So if I'm going to keep on going around talking about I am this and I am that, then God is obligated, according to his word, to give you what you are. No, come on somebody. No, come on somebody. And you can't pray with words. Because if I say that I am, and you put it in the atmosphere, then every demonic spirit will try to come in and sabotage who you are. So you can't wake up in the morning and say, I am crazy. No, because every demonic spirit that's crazy is going to find you, and you're going to find yourself being cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. Stop it. Someone say, check your I am. You know, when you talk about, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's what you're saying to yourself. Yeah. I am too shy. You put it in the atmosphere. I am so fat. Let me look at this side. I am so fat. So every time you go past a burger place, 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, it draws your attention. Why? Because you put in the atmosphere that I'm so fat, so all your glands in your body is going to reach out for everything that's fat. Oh, God, I'm going to talk to this side, because y'all acting funny over here. And I know what's funny about it. Look at what you're saying. I am. I am not feeling well. I am having a bad day. I am too tired. I am not feeling good. I am gaining weight. I am always late. I am not feeling good today. I am not good enough. I am broke. I always fall for the wrong guy. I always fall for the wrong girl. Stop. See, when you keep on falling for the because of what your I am, it has nothing to do with him or her. It has everything to do with what's inside of you. So you're going to draw to you what's inside of you. So if you keep on drawing the same person over and over again, it's because of who your I am. Why keep on getting the old broke man? Because that's how you see yourself broke. Why keep on getting the same old Laquita and this old ratchet woman? Because that's what you see. Why I keep on getting, I want me a wife like that where you have to see your wife like that. I want a husband like that. You got to see your husband like that. But guess what? It starts with your I am. Woo, somebody say I am. I am not disciplined enough. Fill in the blank. Woo. I am not smart enough. Fill in the blanks. I'm not able to. Fill in the blanks. Or some other words. Now, I'm taking my time with this because I had something prepared to preach and I was on the plane and God says, no, this is what I need you to say for prevailing faith. All right. The I am is a mindset. Write that down. I am is a mindset. Say with me, I am is a mindset. Mindsets are beliefs about yourself and your most basic qualities. Mindset are beliefs about yourself and your most basic qualities. I am. Somebody. Come on, somebody. I am. See, when you change the way you see yourself, your I ams, it's going to change its trajectory. I am. Mindsets, beliefs. There are two types of mindsets that you have. And I'm going to find out this morning. Someone said there are two types of mindsets. Mindset number one is a fixed mindset. Woo. Fixed mindset. Somebody said fixed mindset. The second mindset is a growth mindset. See, your I am just messed up because of your mindset. So if your mindset is a fixed mindset, you're going to see what the problem is with your I ams. If you have a growth mindset, is this okay? Can I stay in this vernacular right here? Your growth mindset. Then you say, well, let's look at this whole thing when it comes down to a mindset. Let's look at it, back it up in the scripture with mindset. All right? I'm going to use two characters on this morning because I believe if Pastor Odessa said this church is going through a facelift, if we're going through a transition, then now we got to transition our mindset. And when we transition our mindset, then we begin to see the overflow come in. But if we still have the mindset of yesterday, see, y'all don't understand this right here. A fixed mindset is going, this is what a fixed mindset is. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always had. And a fixed mindset, well, I'm not changing. No. How are you going to? That's insanity. You can't change the situation if you got a fixed mindset. Well, come on, let me go. How are you going to change those situations if you still thinking like you did yesterday? How are you going to change your mindset if you still have the same way of thinking? A fixed mindset. Somebody say a fixed mindset. Let's use somebody in the Bible who had a fixed mindset. Let's look at what his I ams were all about. Fixed mindset. I got 15 minutes. Whoosh. Mama said, take your time. Don't tell a black man that. Last time I was here, I lost 22 pounds already. Because I had to get my growth mindset back. Because if God is about to release wealth, man, I got to walk in there looking good. I'm gonna blow the whistle on my wife. See, woo, Brother Eric, my wife when I first got married used to call me sexy. And one morning she woke up talking about, hey, Fluffy. There is nothing sexy about Fluffy. Fluffy looks like a Pillsbury Doughboy. The Pillsbury Doughboy is not sexy. So guess what? Because my mindset was what she said, then the Pillsbury Dough started eating everything. Because I'm fluffy. But guess what? I had to unfix what she fixed in my mindset and said, that ain't how I got her. I didn't got her being a Pillsbury Doughboy. I got her by being sexy. Come on, somebody. Tell somebody, say, oh, you got it going on. You got it. Tell your neighbor, you got it going on. Yeah, now I'm going to look like Brother Rico in a few more days. Y'all gonna see me coming again, but what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Praise the Lord, come on. Come on, give the Lord a hand praise. That's a growth mindset. Fixed mindset, John chapter 5. Watch this. Is this helping somebody? John chapter 5, we're going to deal with a fixed mindset. Look at this right here. John chapter 5. Ooh. Ooh, boy, I feel faith in here. Go to who said that hallelujah? Sweetheart, when you said that hallelujah, you just shift some things. Ooh, when you said hallelujah, I felt something in the atmosphere. I felt like, let me tell you what I felt a few minutes ago when you said that hallelujah. There's two types of angels. There's Michael, is what you call a warring angel. Michael's the type of angel that fights on your behalf. When Daniel in chapter 6, he was praying and he didn't understand the interpretation of the wall. And what happened was when Daniel prayed, it's not that God didn't hear his prayer. The chief angel Michael said, Daniel, God heard you the first day you prayed, but I had to fight against the prince of Persia, which is in the second atmosphere. And so what God is saying, there will not be an angel Gabriel coming your way to give you good news, but Michael is fighting on your behalf, because when you release that hallelujah, God says, tell her that I've already worked it out. He said, matter of fact, I'm turning it around even right now. I'm turning it around even right now. See, I have to position myself for world ministry. I have to position myself for world ministry. So now, John chapter 5, watch this. A fixed mindset. Somebody said fixed mindset. Look at John chapter 5, and let's look at verse number 2. John chapter 5, verse number 2 says, now there is at where? Jerusalem by the sheep market a what? A pool, which is called in Hebrew tongue what? Bethesda, having what? Say it loud. Having how many porches? Look at me. If that was a pool in Bethesda, Reverend Attorney, it had 5 porches. In other words, listen to this. There was more than one direction to get to that pool. Y'all didn't get it. Y'all didn't get it. Now, the Bible says that the Hebrew word is Bethesda. In other words, the word Bethesda means pool. And by that pool, it was 5 ways to get to that pool. But see, when you got, look, watch this right here, watch this. He said this right here, look at it, look, verse number 3. In these lay a what? Great multitude of what? Impotent folks. What kind of folks? Blind, halt, withered, waiting for the move of the water. Verse number 4. For an angel went down what? At a certain season into the what? Pool, and did what? Whosoever did what? First, after the troubling of the water, step in was well, and whatsoever disease was what? Healed. Watch this, verse number 5. And a certain man with a fixed mindset. And a certain man with a fixed mindset had an infirmity for 38 years. Oh, y'all didn't hear me. Oh, y'all didn't hear that. A certain man with a fixed mindset had been there for 38 years. Now let me remind you, hold your finger down. A fixed mindset. This is what a fixed mindset. Either I'm good at it or I'm not. That's a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset says, when I am frustrated, I give up. That's a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset says, when I fail, I am no good. Oh, y'all, come on here. When I fail, I am no good. A fixed mindset. A fixed mindset have to always tell somebody to validate him or her to tell them that they are smart. A fixed mindset always looking for validation in somebody else because their mind is fixed and they don't see validation within themselves, so they have to have somebody else to validate them. A fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is always contaminated by his environment. A fixed mindset is what you call a hater. Y'all don't understand the word hater. A fixed mindset is a hater. A hater is if he become a millionaire overnight and I'm still struggling, then I look at him like he don't need that. What do he need that for? Here I am over here. A fixed mindset don't know how to celebrate nobody else. A fixed mindset always have this thing about him that says, well, I can do better than that, and never do better than that. I'm still talking about I am, all right? A fixed mindset, my ability determines everything. That's what I want you to hear. A fixed mindset is always looking at their talents and their gifts and their abilities. And a fixed mindset does not trust God to give revelation. Ooh, y'all hear that? A fixed mindset does not trust God to give revelation. So when a fixed mindset is this right here. And most men, we are fixed mindset. I ain't say all. I said most. Because men, we want to fix the problem. We want to make the problem right. We want to turn it around. And when it doesn't go the way we think it should go, then we're fixed and set in our ways. Ooh, I didn't say all of us, I said most. So, now, to go back to the story, I'm talking about a fixed mindset. So now look at this right here. Remember now what his environment is. So his I am is going to represent his environment. His environment is a bunch of crippled people, blind people, a bunch of people that ain't going nowhere in life. His environment is, I've been struggling too. Child, I've been waiting on the move of God. Yeah, I've been waiting on the move of God too. How long you been here? I've been here all my life. Child, they said we ain't gonna never get nowhere. Child, I know what you're talking about. That's a fixed mindset. And this man who sat by that pool, he didn't have a revelation. If he had a revelation, he would have understood there was 5 ways I can get to that water. Well, I don't have to go a fixed mindset says, I'm going to follow the crowd. Everybody else going this way, so I'm following the crowd. That's a fixed mindset. John chapter 5, look at that. Verse number 4 says, for an angel went down at a what? Certain season into the pool and troubled what? Whosoever then first, after the troubling of the water, stepped in, it was what? And whatsoever disease he had, he was healed. Now watch this again. Now look at verse number 6. Let me tell you something. I heard my wife say that we're getting ready. We're going through a facelift. I heard Pastor Christian say restoration. She said restoration and facelift. That means everybody that showed up today. And it's so funny because I have a lot of people who called me, wanted to be here, but they couldn't because of Sunday morning service. And I got the revelation. He needs to do it in-house. Before those who come from the outside comes in, all right? I got about 7 minutes. Okay, watch this. Watch this. So now look at this. Verse number 6 says, when Jesus saw him lie, watch this, and what? And knew. Jesus already knew before he saw him what his condition was. Jesus already knew it. He knew that he'd been there for 38 years. So a fixed mindset always talk as if Jesus don't know what's going on in your life. A fixed mindset always going around thinking God don't really know. A fixed mindset get into religious songs. Oh, y'all ain't gonna like me now. A fixed mindset get into religious songs. What do you mean by that? Y'all remember that old song, Now Lord, you don't have to what? I know I got some Baptist folks up in here. You don't have to move my mountain, what? Forgive me. Oh, God. Oh, y'all gonna play me? I'm gonna show you. All right? You gonna play me? I'm gonna show you what a fixed mind. Come here, my brother. Come here. You come here too, and you come here too. All right? Talk about a fixed mindset. I'm gonna go back to. Come here. Turn around, and face the people. All right? You stand right here. Face the people. Face the people. A fixed mindset will allow religious songs and religious jargon to help keep you in a fixed mindset. And so you get a fixed mindset. Get songs that don't feel comfortable to your emotions. See, a growth mindset look beyond your emotions. But a fixed mindset is always going to feed your spirit on what your I ams are supposed to look like. So when I say, now, Lord, Sit over here, my brother. Stay right here, right here. Look here. So when I say now, Lord, you don't have to move my mountain. This can be death, this can be sickness, and this can be trouble in my home. And so with a fixed mindset, this is death, this can be sickness, and this can be trouble in my home. So with a fixed mindset, this is what? Death. Now if you don't talk back, I'm going to stay here and teach until I leave, all right? A fixed mindset, this is what? Death. A fixed mindset said what? Sickness. And a fixed mindset is what? Trouble in my home. So, and then trouble in my home, then all of a sudden we find ourselves singing, trouble in my way. I have to cry sometimes. Trouble in my way. But that's all Jesus will fix it for me. So watch this right here. So when you have a fixed mindset, you sing songs like, now Lord, you don't have to move my mountain, but give me strength to climb. So you say, when you put that in the atmosphere, now Lord, you don't have to move my mountain. This right here is my finance. It's a mountain. And if I'm putting it in the atmosphere, you don't have to move my mountain. Then God says, I'm going to let your mountain stay right there. Because you released that in the atmosphere in that song. And you said, now Lord, don't move keep my finances like it is. Keep my sickness like it is. Keep my home like it is. And then you get real good. Believe me. All around. Y'all, come on now. Don't play me. You know the song, believe me. This is what you said, believe me all around. You said, believe me all around. So what you said is, God, let me keep on going around the same old thing over and over again because my mindset is fixed. But now, and good mindset, speak to the mountain. Come on here. A good mindset says, you got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. You got to go. So a fixed mindset. So don't come in with that religious jargon like Jesus don't already know what you're going through. He knows what you have to go. He says, if I'm going to take you to your next level, he said, you got to prevail. You got to prevail. It's not going to come easy, but you got to prevail. It's not going to come overnight, but you got to prevail. Because if I called you prevailing faith, then I, God, I, Elohim, I, Jehovah Rapha, I, Jehovah Timmons, I will allow things to come your way so that you can come out of a fixed mindset and go into a growth mindset. I, God, will allow things to happen. So look at this. He said, I'm almost done. He says in verse number 6, when Jesus saw him lie and knew that he had been there a long time, he says, wilt thou be made whole? Look at his I am. His I am shows up in verse number 7. His I am said, he says, the impotent man answered him and said, sir, look at his I am. I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool. But I am coming, what? Another step down before. Jesus said, I didn't ask you that. You've been going through. I know that man left you a long time ago. I know you've been struggling. I know that you've been having some challenges, but that's not what I'm asking you. I'm not asking you about your current condition. I'm asking you, do you want to be made whole? I'm asking you to get your I am together. I'm asking you, do you want to come out of this gym? People around my son, how they make a hole. Hold on, my son, can they make a hole? I know the struggles that you experience. I'm not asking you that. Do you want to be made whole? His first response was his I am. I have no one
me in the water. But God says this morning, some of you with a fixed I am mindset, I'm about to clear it and let the grace of God. Because he said, you've been trying to go one direction and there's 5 ways to get to that pool. He said, but I'm going to fix your mindset so that you can go another direction. He said, because on this day, June the 11th, you're about to walk into healing. You're about to walk into wealth, health, and prosperity. You're going to retire young, baby. But when you retire, you're going to have multiple streams of income that's coming in your way. Why? Because a fixed mindset stepped in there. But God says, I'm about to give you a growth mindset because you have to prevail in faith. Now, slow down. My wife will tell you, I've never preached this. But I was coming on that plane, and I was descending from the second heaven to the earth. God says, tell prevailing faith, there's some things that are now descending. You've been held up at 40,000 in the atmosphere. He said, but now the plane is descending down on your situation. But I had to unfix the mindset. Woo! Somebody, say, God, thank you. Oh, speak in tongues right now. So, Eric, I got to go to the growth mindset. And everybody kept on sitting over there and said, call him the chief sheriff. Call him promotion in his department. Call him promotion in his department. Put his name on billboards. Tell him I'm shifting him. Tell Eric, you've been faithful. But every now and then, that fixed mindset comes in. I give you a growth mindset. And it wasn't my accident because I picked you up in the spirit and I know that he was going to send you to pick me up. So it wasn't my accident because God says, what you trying to go in one direction, he says, don't look at it that direction. Your father was a smart man. Your father was an educated man. Your father was a gifted man. And God says, I have allowed that gene to come in you. But because of the cares of life and because of the political system where you are, God says, Eric, I'm taking you far beyond. You can have a dream of. You used to speak about doing these things. You used to write these things. But he says, tell Eric, now the manifestation of those things that he has spoken is about to come to pass. He says, tell Eric to change his I am. Tell Eric to change what he's speaking. Y'all, can I have 5 minutes? You said, well, Pastor God, I love the anointing on your life. Well, if you're going to do the hell I've gone through, you'll get anointed for the cause too. So when you go through something in life, it will bring an anointing on your life. When you go through the trials of life, it will usher you to your next level. I got to get myself ready for worldwide TV. Thank you. Now, let me talk. Yolanda, get ready. Okay, let's do this here. I'm going to close with this. The other person. Fixed mindset. Jesus heals him. Do you want to be made whole? The first thing he said, look, ain't nobody put me in the pool. Really? I am that I am. Sent me. I am that I am. Like I'm the one who made heaven and earth. I'm the one who spoke and it was. I am the one that healed him. I'm the one that was head to Jairus' daughter's house. I'm the one that had a crown. I'm the one spitting in the dirt, putting blood on the man's eye and caused him to be healed. I am the one that did that. And you asking me? I ask you a question. Would you be made whole? And you're going to tell me your problems? I'm telling you, I'm going to bless you with a new home. And you telling me you got bad credit? Really? I'm telling you, you're about to get pregnant in the natural. And And you gonna tell me what the doctor said? I'm telling you, you're about to burst your business out like never before. And you gonna tell me, well, I done got too old before. If you got too old before, then Colonel Sanders would have never done what he's done with Kentucky Fried Chicken at 65 years old. He burnt out. Come on, somebody. Magic Johnson, when he was in school, he got cut from the basketball team. But he didn't have a fixed mindset. Just because he got kept, he kept on playing basketball. I don't care who turns you down, somebody's going to approve you. Touch 3 people, say, get ready, God is about to do that. I'm going to tell it in the hole. Someone holler glory! Let's look at a growth mindset. I'm going to close with this. The Almighty. A growth mindset, this is how a growth mindset thinks. I can learn anything I want to. That's a growth mindset. A growth mindset is when I'm frustrated, I'll persevere. I'm frustrated, but I'm not quitting. I may be fluffy right now. Thank you. I had to switch some things because now I'm moving from fluffy, transitioning into that's what I just heard the Holy Ghost. He says some of y'all in 3 stages of maturation. He says some of you was a caterpillar. He says now you're in a cocoon. He said, but now tell this house, you now about to come out as a butterfly. He says, tell this house, no season of crawling on the ground. But that got the cankerworm tried to destroy it. He says, if you change your I am is going to bring manifestation. Your I am is going to bring revelation. And your I am is going to bring information. Oh my God, my God. A growth mindset says, when I fail, I learn. I ain't gonna keep on kicking myself in the head. See, when you fail, you got to watch your environment. I haven't always been here, but when I went back and I take responsibility of my own life, but when I look and see what I was attached to, sometimes you fail because who you attached to. And when you attach to something, whatever's dormant in you, it's gonna manifest itself. Ooh, God, come on, somebody. But see, a growth mindset says, yeah, I failed. Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, I lost this. Yeah, I lost that. But a growth mindset says, I'm going to get back. I'm going to take back everything that the devil ever stole from me. I'm going to take back everything that the devil stole from me. I'm taking it back. A growth mindset. Tell me I try hard. A growth mindset says, if you succeed, I'm inspired. A growth mindset says, when she comes into hers, I'm going to shout and drum, praise God. Because if God is doing it for Pastor Patsy, I'm shouting right now. Because guess what? Mine's is around the corner. If I'm shouting for her Bentley, God's going to give me my Bentley. If she can get a maid, then I'm going to get a maid. Look how y'all looking at me. She's at the point of her life. She don't need to be trying to clean her own house. She needs to go get a maid and get somebody to clean for her. Now look how y'all looking at me. Oh, he's being carnal. No, I'm not being carnal. I'm trying to change your I am. Because see, I know what this couple I am was. Oh, let me read before I go. When they was in a little place called Lutcher, Louisiana, I would call Pastor Charles, how you doing, man? And when he was in Lutcher, oh, we fight the good fight of faith. I called Charles in Lutcher. They were dragging Christian and Bubba up and down the highway. Put them in the highway. They didn't want to go half the time. They had to leave their big old pretty house in Baton Rouge. and they had to drive down to Lusher. And he would say, always say, we fighting the good fight of faith. But what you don't realize this right here, when you have a growth mindset, there's a thing that's called chronos. Chronos means chronological. So everything that chronological has happened in your life is getting ready to bring you up to a kairos. Kairos is that moment in time when God steps from the pool of glory and he steps into that pool, and everything you've been waiting for is because now your I am is about to manifest itself. So when I ask him now, he in Monroe. He got prevailing faith. He got a big old cathedral. How you doing now? Living large in Monroe. Come on, somebody. His mindset was not fixed on luxury. He had a growth mindset. So his I am was, I'm living large in Monroe. Oh, y'all don't hear me. Y'all won't get that revelation tomorrow. So now he's got to live large. Let's do this last thing. Give me 5 minutes, Eric. I'll close with this, I promise you. Living large in Monroe. Is there anything good can come out of Monroe? Let me tell y'all something. Don't downplay Monroe.
I am.
Delta wouldn't be Delta if it had not been for Monroe. Y'all, you'll get that. Delta wouldn't be Delta if it had not been a Monroe. So you're looking at your geographical location. But the man of God says, I'm living large in Monroe. And now God says, tell this ministry, after going through a facelift, they're about to live large in Monroe. They're about to live large in Monroe. Find you a cook. Find you a cook. Go to the school and the culinary schools and say, yes, I'm Dr. Patsy Brown. See, your I am, you ain't got to have no money in the bank. All you need is a revelation of the word from God. You walk to the culinary schools and say, hi, I'm Dr. Patsy Brown, and I need a part-time cook. Come on, somebody. You who? I'm Dr. Patsy Brown. And I need somebody to cook me some Chateaubriand. I need somebody to cook me a rack of lamb. I don't need to hire somebody to cook me no red beans and rice. I know how to do that. I don't need nobody to hire to cook macaroni and cheese. I know how to do that. I'm not in a fixed mindset. If God is going to take me to the world, I need somebody to know how to cook everything. Come on, somebody. Watch this. Mark chapter 5. Woo. Well, that's at the house in Eagles Landing. We're going to get us a maid. My house in Eagles Landing, I want me a cook. It's just us being on the road and working, doing all that. No. See, your mindset, some of y'all say, oh, child, run from that fixed mindset. Run from it. Some of y'all, so get to the time, let's do this right here. This is it. All right? A growth mindset. Mark chapter 5. This is it. This is where we close home at. Mark chapter 5. Look at this. Go down to verse number 21. This is a growth mindset. Mark chapter 5. Verse 21. You have to say amen. Watch this. And when Jesus was passed over again by ship unto the other side, much people what? Gathered unto him, and he was nigh unto the sea. Look at this. Is what I want you to know about a growth mindset. God will give you an audience when you release something in the atmosphere. In other words, God says, I am preparing an audience for you. For those who wrote you off. Those who say, why y'all living like that? Those who says, he says, all you got to do is change your I ams. And when you change your I ams, he says, I'm going to set something. When the stage is, everybody's going to know that I am God and that I stepped into prevailing faith. I changed your situation around. I healed your body. I worked out your finances. And I let you buy communities. So much people gathered unto him and said, watch this, verse number 22. Here we go. And behold, there cometh of them the rulers of the synagogue. Jairus is by the name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet. Watch this. And besought him greatly, saying, my little girl lieth at the point of death. I pray thee, come and lay thy hands on her, that she might be healed, and she shall live. Watch this. And Jesus went with him, and much people. How many people? Much. Tell your neighbor, God has set the stage for me right now. He has set the here. He's setting the stage for you. And much people followed him and followed him. 25. And a certain woman had what? An issue of blood for how many years? 12 years she had an issue of blood. Watch this. And has suffered many things, many physicians, and has spent all she had, and was nothing better, but rather grew worse. Oh my God. God will allow you to prevail in order for the manifestation to come forward. This woman, she grew worse. She had an issue. What is your issue? Is your issue a fixed issue, or is your issue a growth issue? Because when you have an issue, then your I am says, I'm going through it right now. I don't even say that no more. God is getting ready to bring me out. I'm not going to put in at the negative before the positive. I'm coming out of this thing. Watch this. So, verse 26 says, and has suffered many things, many physicians, and has spent all she had, and was nothing better. Watch this, but grew worse. 27 says, when she had what? Heard of Jesus, came in the press and touched him. Look at this, you all. Her mind says, oh, I'm going to be healed. Oh, I'm coming out of this thing. She didn't say, the doctors tell you, you're going to die. You don't have to accept that death sentence. Oh, I'm going to be healed. When the enemy comes in and trying to mar your character, when the enemy comes in and all of a sudden you've been good, you've been doing this, and all of a sudden the enemy going to come in and try to make you look bad and make you feel bad, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, God, where did this attack come from? We didn't do nothing to nobody. Where is all this coming from? God was saying this. He said, what I'm doing is right here. I want you to prevail and travail. You're going to have to press your way through. He said, well, now if you press your way through, your mindset says, oh, I am going to be what God says I am. So watch this right here. He says, when she had heard, look at this. Your ear gate controls your destiny. When she had heard that Jesus was coming in, she pressed behind and touched his garment. For she said, look at her I am. Now look at her I am. If what? I what? May touch. But his clothes what? I shall be whole. I shall be whole. Now give me about 7 people right here. Give me 7 people. Give me 7. Yeah, all these men, I'm loving it. Come on, all these strong brothers. All these strong men. How many is that? 5, 6, 7. You come on, brother. Yeah, I was waiting on you. I want all of y'all, come on, you come on too. Watch this. Y'all put him in the middle. You in the middle. Everybody get around him. Everybody make a circle around him. Make a circle around him. Don't close up the circle. All right? Sometimes in life, all right, the Bible says, look at this. you know, now give me a group of women. Give me some women that get around these men. Come on, quickly, come on, I'm almost finished. Here we go. One man per brother. Yes. Okay, watch this. And now I got to get the scenario, okay? Because now, Jesus is in the center. She heard that he was coming to town. She made a declaration. I'm going to be healed. Now, when you got a growth mindset we hear a revelation. And when you hear a revelation, God will give you information. If he doesn't give you information, it's hallucination. Come on, somebody. When God gives you a revelation, he's going to give you what? Information. And with information, he will tell you how strategically to get to him. Now, in the natural, this woman is weak. But she didn't let her present situation stop her. If I walk up there, they're not going to let me get to him. Because all of them around him. So in the natural realm, I'm walking up, I can't get to him. Y'all close that in some, close it in some. I can't get to him in the natural realm. So this is why the Bible says when we prevail in faith, we walk by what? Faith, and not by what? Sight. So if I am going to get healed today. Oh, I am about to get my new home. Oh, I am going to have this. Oh, I am going to do this. Oh, I am going to have my own company. Oh, I am going to do all this. I can't be moved by what I see over here. But my am is going to be released in the atmosphere. And when I release my am in the atmosphere, Jesus will cause a crowd. So now, Christian, I just can't walk up to that man and touch him. The Bible says that she trusted him. So I'm not, listen to me. I'm not going to do like everybody else do. Everybody in the crowd trying to see. No. I can't get to him. But if the Bible says she trusted him. In other words, God will allow you to get down sometimes. God will allow you to hit the bottom sometimes. Sometimes in life you're going to hit rock bottom. You're going to find yourself on the bottom. But it's in my bottom where I'm going to drag myself to Jesus. It's in my bottom where I'm going to touch his hem. It's in my bottom where I'm going to get deliverance. It's in my bottom where I'm going to find Jesus. It's in my bottom. I don't have to touch the top of him. But if I crawl through here, I'm going to touch. I'm going to touch. I'm going to touch. I'm going to touch the hem of his garment. He said, who touched me? The virtue left his body because she prevailed in faith. She would hit rock bottom, but she crawled her way over to him. And when she grabbed a hold of his hem, he says, who touched me? Go back to your seat so I'm finished. Watch this. She hit rock bottom. So anybody here who has ever hit rock bottom, he says today, your I am's changed. He says today, somebody says today. I think y'all, I don't know if y'all had that song today. Da 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 da. That's today. You got to make sure this right here, and I promise you I'll close with this. Her I am. Her mindset says, I'm not going to be that man by the pool of Bethesda, but I'm going to prevail in faith because I'm about to touch Jesus. Rico, give me some soft music. Now God is saying, because you prevailed in faith, now your I ams is about to be strengthened.